Another expert who just got through seeing it at a big Los Angeles premiere. He is a star of radio, television, Los Angeles, and the voice of this movie theater and theaters worldwide. Nice. Larry Morgan joined us on the screen.
I'd really like to be in the entry.
No, man, why can't you just be a friendly neighbor's kid?
Oh, what are you doing?
What's he doing?
You know, Mark, I realize that what you're doing here is to try and be popular. You fill an entire theater with people and have them watch Spider-Man for free, and you think that makes you beloved? How's that working out, crowd?
That's not true. It's working perfectly well. Am I right?
You're wrong.
Why are you?
So I guess Larry's a little right.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, Larry, why do you think this movie got it right?
Well, it works because I think they actually went back to what made Spider-Man work in the first place, which is Peter Parker as a young man in high school and kind of all the angst that goes with that. I think that's what makes it interesting. And I certainly think Tom Holland is very worthy of the role. I think his interaction with Tony Stark as Iron Man obviously is a setup for Avengers Infinity Wars to come, which I'm fine with because as far as the Marvel Universe goes, I am bought in. They can do no wrong. It was more fun than I expected. The stakes aren't as high, say along the lines of like Ant-Man, which it was purely just a fun ride to watch. Man, I enjoyed it more so than I thought, and I certainly think it's better than the iteration with Andrew Garfield. Sorry, Andy.
I can't lose you too.
Nice job, Larry Morgan.
Yeah,
well said, well said. Where do we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Larry_Morgan. Also my entertainment podcast, snarkmonkey.net. I'll also be out in the lobby after the screening, taking pictures in my Spidey underoos. $5 a pop, people. No freebies, $5 a pop.
All right, now let's talk to the stars themselves. You know, what he set up in Civil War, I thought he carried out to fruition. What we thought was going to be great indeed paid off. I thought Tom was great.
For being so young, too. Like, he's the youngest casted Spider-Man out of all the Spider-Mans, I guess, that there's been. He was only 19 years old when he got casted, and he just
When he's supposed to be young. That's
supposed to be 15.
I know, but I'm saying still, he's so young.
He's a little boy.
I think he nailed it on the head, too, because he plays that everyday type of teenage. Everyone can relate to him, because you are teenagers, or you were at one point. Why are you laughing at me?
I was just going to say, you know who really relates to him is my daughter every time he takes off his t-shirt in the preview.
I don't know if that's called relating.
Oh, okay, no.
Just telling everything.
That feels kind of weird. We don't relate to him in that way. I was saying the teenage angst and everything like that, saving the world. You know.
Tom Holland watching the footage of him preparing for Spider-Man, doing all the parkour and the flips and all the strength training. It's really impressive.
And did you guys hear that the director was so committed to this project that in order to get the job, he got a tattoo of Spider-Man on his chest?
Whoa.
The director
dedication.
Woo.
Well, I read that, but I was mistaken, and he helped me out on it. However, that faux pas led to something awesome, a worldwide Extra Butter exclusive. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, please.
All right, take this.
When I walked out in that suit for the first time, it was the most surreal experience because everyone just was touching me. Everyone was like, whoa, it's so amazing. I'm like, get off of me! Stop touching me!
It's probably what the people that are newly pregnant feel like. Because, people are
it's weird when Spider-Man suddenly walks into a room, though, because you're used to... It's like if Mickey Mouse showed up, you'd be like, hi, Mickey. Yeah. Or if, like, Bart Simpson walked into the room. It's like Spider-Man is such an iconic character that seeing him in real life really kind of freaks you out.
What about you when you first, that moment you got the call that you found out you got the job?
It was still a secret, and I was in the back of a cab going to the airport, and I couldn't say anything because if word got out, you know, it would compromise the whole thing. So I just had to sit silently as various people called me and gave me the good news. As this cab driver was just going like faster and faster and faster on the way to the airport, and I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna get the best news of my life and then die in a fiery car crash. Yeah.
Who called you first?
I don't remember. I think Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin called me first too.
And this guy got a tattoo, you know, to prove his dedication to getting. Is this true?
That is false.
That's not true.
No.
Sir, you're gonna have to remove your shirt just to prove that it's not true.
I don't know how that rumor started. Tom actually has. No. He actually has a Spider-Man tattoo.
I do have a Spider-Man tattoo.
Are you gonna? Right here.
We're gonna do it. This is gonna be an exclusive.
Take a look.
The world hasn't seen this yet.
Yeah, that might be the most thing I've ever seen.
It hurt
and
so much.
If anybody's ever gotten a tattoo, oh my God, how did that feel?
It was an amazing experience. I got it done here in New York by an amazing artist called, his studio is called the Bang Bang Studio. And he's one of the nicest guys. But yeah, it was, I always wanted to get that Spider-Man symbol on the bottom of my foot, but I just never thought I would ever get it done. And the opportunity came about, and he was like, yeah, we can do that. And I had it done, and yeah, it was an amazing experience. I actually had to have it done 3 times though, because on the bottom of your foot, it fades away. So the 3rd time, he really had to sort of drive it home.
You need to join that club.
Yeah, no.
You should, dude.
You're so much cooler than me. I would never do that.
Thanks, guys. Awesome work.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you,
remarkable
Mark.
film.